Hello world, Mr. Newland here. I'm stuck at home like everybody else, and I thought I would try to do something that I normally do in astronomy class, and that's talk about the Astronomy Picture of the Day, or APOD. So today is March 23rd, and uh, the photo today is a very big field of view shot of the constellation Taurus, and this little group of stars right here is the Pleiades. This group over here that looks like a V, that's the Hyades. So this is the red giant Aldebaran. And this is a long duration photo. So there's lots of dust, lots of gas. And you can even see something that's known as, which loop is this? Eridanus loop, I think. Eridanus means, or is the name of the quote unquote celestial river. I thought also I would take a look at what Taurus looks like in the sky, so you can see where the Hyades are right there. There's Aldebaran. So the way it's depicted here in Stellarium on the web, these two bright stars make up the very tips of the horns of the bull. I've definitely seen it depicted where the Hyades themselves weren't just the head, but were the horns. And over here is the Pleiades, which are the seven sisters. And if, as a matter of fact, you can see the Venuses in the sky right there. So that's kind of cool. And very, very close by are a whole bunch of pretty cool objects to look at if you had, a darker sky. But nonetheless, I wanted to take a couple of minutes and basically say I'm still here. Let's do something normal. I think I'm going to try to do more of these little videos where I do some astronomical things. I can see that the asteroid Vesta is currently in Taurus. Taurus is one of the zodiacal signs. So it's one of the constellations that all the solar system objects go through, because it maps out the plot of our, or the path of the orbit of the sun around the Earth around the sun. We're not going to go, we're going to change into a geocentric model just because the Earth is falling apart. There's Algol, by the way, which we've talked about in astronomy class a couple of times. And if I pan over a little bit, you can see that there's Taurus, there's Betelgeuse and Bellatrix and Rigel. And by the way, Betelgeuse is starting to brighten again. Again, it's March 23rd, but earlier in the year it was dimming. So, all right, well, that's just a few minutes worth of talking about APOD. It's a really cool chunk of sky. They've managed to get this photo taken of, I think is the proper grammar. And for those that actually are in my astronomy class, I always try to look at the links down at the bottom to see if they've hidden any animals down there. And they didn't hide any animals today. Maybe one of these days I'll have my own animals in the screen. I hope you can tell that I've put myself in space here behind me. This is a real background. It's not some weird Photoshop effect. So yeah, of course I'm gonna work from home and in space at the same time. Okay, that's enough for APOD for today. We'll do some more another time. Everybody try to stay sane. We'll talk soon.